Good morning, welcome to Upper Body Monday. Playing. Oh, it's a good morning, Keely again. Okay, let's make a start. Let's get ourselves warmed up, just jogging gently on the spot. Get our bodies warmed up. Good morning, Jason. Okay, yeah, let's just wake ourselves up. I'm good. Yourself? You're in a new location. Well, fingers crossed. See how far we can get. If you can at least get the exercises, that's a good thing. Right, into some star jumps, some jumping jacks, so you get those great big joints moving. That's it. Nicely moving. Oh. And then back to just jogging on spot. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right, so we're going to aim to do some exercise specifically today on our chest, on our shoulders, and on our triceps, so the muscles going down the back of our arms. So for our chest, we're going to do two exercises. Both of them are going to be on the floor. The first one's going to be some chest presses. So we'll need some weights or something just to act as a little bit of resistance. It's going to drive, push the weights away from our body, squeezing our chest, and slowly lowering back down. So again, that real big push movement. But as we're doing it, we're squeezing our chest. So it's a squeeze of our chest as we push things away. From there, staying laid on our back, we're going to go into a fly motion. So arms out in front of us. We're going to bring our arms out to each side, and then again squeeze our chest to bring the weights back up in front of us. So all the way to the side and all back up. I'll show you that when I get back down to the ground in a minute. After that, we're going to do some upright rows into shoulder press. So we can do these standing. We'll do the combination movement. So we're going to bring our weights up. So our elbows end up at shoulder height. Reverse our hands, and then drive up through to the ceiling. And then slowly bring them back down. And again, keeping them as close to the body as we can. So up front of our body, elbows to shoulder height, twist so that our elbows are below our hands, and then just drive up to the ceiling. And then from that one, we're going to move into some tricep dips. So you'll need a chair or a bench or something where you can just rest your palms of your hands onto the edge of the chair. Balance yourself, so you've got your feet away from you in front of you, and your bottom is not touching the actual chair itself. Drop your weight down, so your elbows go at 90 degrees, then squeeze your triceps to drive yourself back up again. If you find that's a bit difficult, just bring your feet close to yourself, and that'll make it easier. If you want to make it more difficult for yourself, just move your feet further away, and that increases the amount of weight that you're putting on your triceps. And then final one is we'll move to some tricep overhead extensions. So again, using the weight over our head, we're going to bring it as far down our back as we can, keep our elbows pinned into the side of our head, and then drive it up to the ceiling, and slowly bring them back down. And again, we'll continue to try and work that tricep muscle there. That makes sense, yes or no? The Apple thing did that. So it's chest presses, chest fly, and then upright row to shoulder press, tricep dips, and then tricep overhead extensions. Yep. 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 So when you do the bands with flies, where have we got? There we are, hold it. So you're going to put the bands behind your back. You're going to lay it down, so be lay flat. Yep. So it's just across your back and then bring them down. Yeah, it'll be the same motion as well when you do your chest press as well. Yep. Cool. Excellent. Now you're welcome. Yep. No worries at all. Right. In which case, let's make a start on set number 1. We'll go down to the ground and start on our chest exercises. Chest press and then chest flies. If you have got something you can just rest under the top of your back, it'll just help you just get that little bit further extension on your chest. But not to worry, it's not essential if you don't. Okay, I'm going to move straight into chest press. So hands driving straight up to the ceiling, elbows tucked in. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Really squeeze your chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, put our arms out in front of us, straight above our chest as we're going to chest flies. Have a slight bend in your elbows, and we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. Squeeze your chest again to drive them together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. From there, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to upright rows to shoulder press. So again, with the bands, you probably just want it pinned underneath your feet and holding each hand. Keep your hands as close to the body as we can. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. Drive to ceiling. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, pop the weights down as we go into tricep dips. So on the edge of our seat. And again, if you want to start this easier, just keep your feet closer to your bench. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then into tricep overhead extensions. So pin the elbows to the side of the head. Okay, if you want to start off lighter, you can use the band. Just pass it down the back of your body and pin it underneath your heels. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. I'll remember to put the timer on. Oh, it's good to be back. So where in the world do we find you today then, Jason? Very nice. Mm-hmm. Probably not far from Keighley. Yeah. I think it's probably not that far from Keighley. I think it's still probably about 16 hours away from me, I think. Yeah. Jason. Come. Oh, that's amazing. Brilliant. Okay, well, better get you heated up by going straight to set number 2 then. Oh, getting better. Right. So back onto the ground. And we'll go back into our chest presses. Okay. So get ourselves into position. Again, keeping those elbows tucked into the side. And really drive the weight into the air by squeezing our chest. Really focus on our chest. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, hands out in front of us as we go straight into our chest flies. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up. We're going to go into our pride rows to shoulder press. Again, connect now with our shoulders, specifically our medial delts, ones that run along the top of our shoulders. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1. Drive up to the top. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there, back onto our bench or our chair for our tricep dips. Again, you might just move your feet just a little bit further away from the bench this time, make it a little bit harder. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there into tricep overhead extensions. So pin our elbows close to the side of our head, then concentrating purely on our triceps. So feel them stretch as it goes down the back and squeeze as you drive up to the ceiling. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put the weight down, have a break, grab a drink. Put the timer on. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Dips are not one of my favourites, but you know they are very useful and very good for you. So yeah. Yeah, and that's why I always say just start smaller weights all the time. Otherwise, yeah, you just got no chance. And then at least you can gauge where you're going to be and where you're going to fail. Because failure is what we're aiming for at the end of the day. We're not looking for perfection here. We're just looking for failure. Definitely. Cool. And speaking of perfection, though, we can have set number 3. Okay. So back down to the ground. On our backs as we go into chest press. Speed-wise, again, remember we're using gravity here. So fast on the way up, slow on the way down. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pointing our arms out in front of us, I'm going to go into our chest flies. Again, I'm going to use gravity, so slow on the way down, fast on the way up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up now. We're going to move into our combination movement, upright rows to shoulder press. And again, speed-wise, faster on the way up, slower on the way down. Really concentrate on utilising as much of this range of motion as we can and time. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and from there onto our bench for tricep dips. And get ourselves into position. Make sure we've got our hands, just our heels of our hands on the sides, so we've got a nice grip, but it doesn't impede our movement. Slow on the way down, feel that stretch on the back of your triceps, and then fast on the way up as you kind of squeeze your triceps, push your body up from the up off of your chair. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then back into tricep overhead extensions. Same again. Slow on the way down, fast on the way up. Really feel it stretch down your back. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. What exciting things do we have on the agenda today? Oh wow, that's lovely. Nice. We've got lots of lovely beaches and things down Brittany from what I can remember. It's been a couple of years since we've spent time there. We were in Normandy last year. But yeah, definitely a lovely place. Mm. Yes, yep. The muscles are definitely good for you. Just hold off the creps or limit the number of creps. You can definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But muscles are brilliant. Muscles are amazing. Definitely. Well, you do definitely, yes. I was just getting carried away by your holiday in Brittany. It sounds amazing. So let's get ourselves into position for set number 4. So back onto the floor. This is our last and final set. Oh. Okay. Again, starting with our chest presses, bringing it all together now. So really good form, great connection with those pectoral muscles, those chest muscles, and that great timing. Fast on the way up, squeeze, slow on the way back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and from there into our chest flies. Arms out in front of us. Again, slow on the way down, fast on the way up. Really connect with those pectoral muscles. Really squeeze to bring your hands up together. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and from there we're going to go into our shoulders, our upright rows to shoulder press. So same again, concentrate on all aspects. Great form, keep weights as close to the midline of your body as you can. Great connection with those medial delts. And that fast on the way up, slow on the way down. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now onto our bench, ready for tricep dips. This time I do want you to move your feet a little bit further away, so make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. Again, failure is perfectly okay. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, last exercise for today, into our tricep overhead extensions. So again, elbows close to the side of our heads, really bringing that full connection to those triceps as we drive Do our arms into the air. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nicely done. Okay, grab yourselves a drink. And that is the end of another upper body session for this week. So it should be back to a normal week this week. So lower body tomorrow, core Wednesday, upper body Thursday, lower body on Friday. Have an absolute super day in Brittany. Well, have an absolute super month. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Yeah, because then it's showing what we're doing is kind of exhausting the muscle before you get into that tricep overhead extensions. So yeah, so the whole profile will change, but it's good because it means that we keep the variety in there. Fantastic. And what are you doing today, Keely? Excellent. Oh, have an absolute super day with Debbie. I'm speaking to her later this afternoon, actually. Lovely. All right. We'll catch you guys tomorrow and have an absolutely super day. Bye bye for now.